Hi people, like I said, this one isn't about music though. This is my take on, let's say, from just before COVID, when Australia was in another situation, just beforehand. So, let me take you back to a time that wasn't too far gone. A time when Australia was burning. Special effects, does that work for you? Yes, it was 2019 Christmas time. Our Prime Minister was holidaying in Hawaii. They've even spelt it wrong too, but you guys can't check that, so for the spell check people, right. And although the situation was dire, it seemed, he said, I'm in no hurry to get back to Australia. The ship's burning, I'm the captain, but hey, I'll have another drink with the boys. Yep, there's even a photo in the media there somewhere. So anyway, he kind of came home and smoothed it over, got it all half sorted. And so not long after that, what happened? COVID hit. Oh gee. So when it did hit, he was kind of closing the borders rather quickly. Easy to close the borders quite quickly, wasn't it? No, very easy. Let's just shut the place down. Might have been good in one way. But yeah, he was in a hurry to do that. Why? He's not long come back from holidays. Yeah, I've been away. Yeah, let's just shut it down. Lucky he wasn't on holidays when he did shut it down, because if he was overseas and the curfew started, I wonder if he would have had to wait like everybody else to get back home. Well, we'll never know, will we? Oh, then again, he's got one of them private privileged jet things anyway, so yeah, he can just roll in and out when he wants. So anyway, although we did that, the bonus for Australia was that we dodged a COVID big bullet. Or did we? But not so easy for the Prime Minister, for the rest of the project to get it sorted on the way. Yeah, easy to shut it down. To get the rest sorted, let's wait and have a beer with the boys. And yeah, while we're doing that, let's let the rest of the crew, premiers, see what they can do and wait and screw things up even more as well. All good. So anyway, then there was the G7 +1 summit. The +1 was, yeah. So he had to visit a few countries to, you know, sort diplomatic stuff out and all that hierarchy stuff. But one of the places was Singapore. Yeah, that's our excuse. Well, that was to open another travel bubble with said country, Singapore. But not long after he got back to Australia from the G7 +1 summit, the state of Singapore, or the country, has stated COVID will be treated like any other pandemic, such as, endemic diseases such as flu. There will be no goals, no zero transmission, quarantine will be dumped for travellers, and close contacts of cases will not have to isolate. It also plans to no longer announce daily case numbers. This is from the Singapore government. but you may need to take tests to head to the shops or go to work. Senior Singaporeans have said it is the new normal of living with COVID. The bad news is that COVID may never go away. Well, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? The good news is that it is possible to live normally within our midst, wrote Singapore's Trade Minister Dan Kim Yong, Finance Minister Lawrence Wong and Health Minister Ong Ye Kung said in an editorial in Straits Times this week. That means that the virus will continue to mutate, and they're just going to live with it as an everyday situation now. But since they put that out on the media was not long after Scott Morrison got back from Australia. Now, wouldn't you think that the hierarchy in Singapore would have already notified him before he went to Singapore for the travel bubble? Seems like a good excuse to go for a junket in Singapore and make it look like he's, working for Australia. No, I would say that he would have had the information well before he left to go to Singapore that they were opening up anyway. So anyway, in February, we've got Scott Morrison says, well, we'll not rush to approve any COVID-19 vaccines. Instead, enjoy a front row seat to watch programs while out in other countries until the time is right. Our front row seat is now way back at the end of the car park stadium. Why? No hurry. But it was okay. My car was parked way at the back anyway, so I didn't need a mask to hop into it. So yeah, what it is all the exceptional adhesions of the Australian public, following the rules, sacrificing liberties like visiting loved ones, relatives, all of this now at this situation because of the new lockdowns, we're back to stage 0. Why? Because it's okay. There's no hurry to get these vaccines going. We'll just wait and see. So the other situation is the mental health for so many looking forward to some kind of freedom on a permanent stage has gone, it's dissolved, because the government can't get a plan. There's no, so many looking forward to some kind of freedom on a permanent stage, but alas, the higher authorities has run the ship aground, being complacent from stage 1. You know, like it's like preparing a field for crop, but hey, let's go have a beer and wait to see if the weeds grow back. No hurry. All that work, and we didn't follow up on it. Oh, not we, but certain dignitaries. So it is kind of like, let's say, the captain of the SS Minnow in one way. So he's kind of like, just picture him with a skipper's hat on and stuff like that, and he's run us aground. The skippers kind of does look the same, don't they? But anyway, he'd be just picture him at the helm, staring at the horizon with no plan where to sail, but wait. He thinks he has a plan. Nah, no idea. Nah, sorry. I'll just let the ship take its course while I have a beer with the boys. No hurry. Could it be that all are the cast of Gilligan's Island running the show? I wonder which premier is what in the cast. Yeah. Wow, we may never get off this island. From just a few days ago, a media publication from several media outlets overseas has said Australia's botched COVID vaccine rollout is being used as an example of what not to do in terms of responding to the global pandemic. Yeah. Media outlets from the US to Greece are questioning how Australia, once an example of how to deal with the coronavirus outbreak, is now far behind the rest of the world. Well, it's because our Prime Minister said, we're not in a hurry, I'll just go down and have a drink with the boys, we'll sort it out later. Yeah, so there you go. My situation now is how long I can put up with this incompetence from these people so far, and supposed to be in charge or know what they're doing. I find myself disheartened, nothing to look forward to due to no planned outcome of what the future is. The future is here forever now. COVID's here, all right? It's not going away. We do have to live with it. So the situation is that it's get the jab or get dead. It's quite simple. It's a better option to take the risk. What most people don't know, as far as women are concerned, and I'm not just, there's other things, there's flu vaccines and also other things, but there is a much higher risk of women succumbing to blood clots from the pill. Ask your doctor. I'm pretty sure he will confirm this. So, and several other things that you normally would, let's say, have a jab for because of one thing or another, the risk of all of those types of things are much higher than getting the COVID jab. The reason the COVID jab is getting so much attention is because of just that. We don't see any other situations where, again, like the pill, where the blood clot rate is much, much higher than COVID. Anyway, guys, that's it for part one. I'll have a hit on the small and large business situation in the next week or so, because again, things haven't been so kind to much of the population due to the new laws, rules, whatever you say, whatever it is. Anyway, have a great day. Giddy up. Catch you later. Have a drink and see what happens later on.